Now, Mai Corcoran, where are you from?
Jimena.
What was your maiden name?
May Duffy.
May Duffy. Were there many in the Duffy family?
7.
7. And what age are you now?
86.
86. You went to school, where'd you go to school?
Minor.
In Mina. Who was teacher that time down there?
And Mr. Morden.
Mr. Morden.
And Miss all Mordens. 2 Miss Mordens. A brother and sister and another Miss Morden.
So they're all Mordens, was it?
They were.
3 Mordens. That's
Well,
strange.
at different times.
Oh, at different times. Yeah. Did you go to secondary school?
I went to the Tech.
You went to the Tech, yeah.
And I did bookkeeping.
And how did you manage to...
I did advanced bookkeeping, then I got a job in an office as a bookkeeper.
in where?
In Kerry's at Newport.
Okay. How long were you down there for?
9 years.
9 years. Were they a big store that time? They were?
Huge.
Kerry's. I think they were huge.
Before my time, they were very big. But
Yeah.
they've gone down, they got old and they're gone down in my time.
Were they importing, were they? Kerry's?
Used to import before my time.
Before your time, yeah. I think I've heard them, all right, yeah. And who'd you get married to?
Peter Corcoran,
And where was Peter Joe from?
the head parish
Paris.
of Jimena.
And where did you live then?
In his house,
In his house?
in that parish, in Corpatassa.
Many children did you have?
10, 5 boys and 5 girls.
5 boys and 5 girls. And what was it like bringing up 10 children that time?
I never felt it.
Didn't feel it?
The old ones had the young ones, and they're all born in the country. But Jerry was only 9 months when he came into town.
And what year did you come up to town?
We came up in 1958.
Oh, it's a long time ago, yeah.
68, sorry.
68, yeah.
68.
And how did you get involved in the hotel business?
Well, we were here a couple of years, and our neighbour was getting a promotion to Dublin, and he came in and asked us to buy his house. And eventually he got to buy it. We didn't want to buy it first, but he got around to so we bought it.
And where was that house? Where were the houses? On Castlecourt Street?
They were adjoining houses. They were owned originally by Lord Dalton, by Lord Sligo. And they were
Old houses.
very old houses, 18 something, 1830 I think they're built.
So you bought 2 houses?
I brought 2 houses, yeah. And my husband was working out, it was drawing materials out to Bentler House at Trem. And the architect said to him that why don't we turn our 2 houses into a hotel, small hotel. That's a great occasion. So Peter came home and told me, and I wrote away the next day to Port Fortune and asked them, I told them exactly how it was, and asked them could they give me a grant. Those grants going to try, and the architect told him. So I got a load of forms back. So I filled in all the forms and applied for it and got it. Got planning.
And that was 19?
60, I don't know, was it 69 or?
69.
It must be 68 or 69.
And how many bedrooms were in the first hotel?
12.
12. And did you have a bar in it?
Yeah, we had to have a bar for hotel.
With the hotel, yeah.
We had to have a bar, and a manager, we had to have a manager as well.
And did you have any hotel experience before that?
No, there's the bookkeeping experience.
Yeah, the business, you had the business experience.
Otherwise I wouldn't.
And did you manage it, yeah?
Yeah.
And you,
No.
you gradually expanded then, did you?
Well, that Ryan lived next door to us. It was one of our lads' houses as well.
Hugh Ryan, yeah?
Hugh Ryan. And he got a site from his father out in Carabone, and he came in and asked us to buy his house. And after a lot of
Discussion.
discussion, we bought his house first. That was the first house we bought.
And did you knock it into the hotel then?
Extended out to the hotel.
Okay. And what happened next?
Then the co-op was for sale, and we went to the auction. And we
Public auction, yeah?
public auction, and we bought it.
And John Mayer was the manager that time, was he?
Well, it wasn't even, yeah, he was the manager. Yeah.
He had been manager, yeah. That was a big site then, wasn't it?
It was very big, yeah.
And did you develop that straight away, or did you wait a while?
We started straight away, I think.
How many rooms had you then when you had that wrapped into it?
I think 40, I think.
40.
Good 40.
It was getting big then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And when did the next big extension take place then?
Clients approached us. We never asked anybody. They all came to us. That's funny about it. Rosencrantz came to us for what so we both had to feed them extended back. And then Phyllis Kelly rang me up one day, and she said she was getting old and wanted to retire. She asked me to buy the house. And I got on to Joe. I finished in and I got on to Joe, and Joe did all the rest of the communications. She rang me, but I got on to Joe.
So how many had you wrapped into the one then? You wrapped in a lot into the one, had you? You had a lot of houses wrapped into the hotel at that stage. You were on your 5th property then, were you? Yeah.
And then there was a bakery, there was Crawford's, there was Norton's, and well, we haven't developed that yet, but the back of it we have the nightclub, the back of the Anglers Rest. So that's how it.
So that's how you got that far. And when you were young, how did you pass the time down in Kilmena?
Well,
when you were, say, a teenager?
I went to school when I was 17. I went to minor first, then I went to the Czech when I was 17.
Until 17, yeah.
I did advanced bookkeeping there, and then I got a job in Newport.
Yeah. But how did you spend your spare time as a child? Like, did you, when you were young, like, were you dancing or cinemas or?
I used to go to dance every night after I came 16. The dance hall was beside us. That's where I met my husband.
So there was a dance hall in Kilmena then?
Yeah, in our village.
Is it the one at the crossroads down there? Then, is that
that's
it?
That's the one,
okay.
That's it, yeah, that's the one.
And was it a busy dance hall, was it?
Oh yeah.
Packed out?
Packed out.
Who used to play there?
Stephen Garvey mostly, and Delahunty, whoever something.
Mick Delahunty, yeah.
Delahunty, yes.
So you were before the show band boom, were you?
Yeah.
Before them, yeah.
Yeah.
We were back in the big band era. They were big bands, were they?
Oh, yeah, they were great. That's when I met my husband. It was lovely, lovely. Yeah.
And were you involved in football or GA or any of those things?
No, I wasn't.
No,
My
you
sister was, I didn't bother.
You didn't bother, yeah. And when you were young, when you were getting fed, what kind of food did you have that time?
At home and
Yeah, at home, yeah.
plenty lovely fresh vegetables. Always.
And a good garden, yeah?
And big lovely garden with vegetables and everything.
Would you have meat every day, like nowadays?
No.
Many days a week?
We used to kill our own fowl and have our own chickens a couple of times, maybe once a week. And we should always buy a roast on a Sunday though. We should always buy a roast on a Sunday.
Did you have to eat the meat on the Friday?
No,
or the fish?
Fish on the Friday. Well, if we had it, we'd eat it.
Yeah.
We always hadn't, but we'd fry eggs. We had plenty of eggs, no shortage with them. And plenty of fowl.
Well, there are not plenty of fish down in Kilmena that time. You're so close to the sea, you know?
Well, we used to buy herrings.
Herrings,
and
right.
then salt them, and I didn't like them to just keep them for a long time. Like, salt herrings. But eggs is the most of it, eating fried eggs. No shortage of eggs. Plenty of eggs and butter.
Do you enjoy the hotel business, eh?
I do, I love
Yes.
it.
Even now?
Even now, yeah.
Have you an interest in it now?
There's great buzz in the sea.
There's always people around, yeah?
Always people around. I would go back again if I got anything.
Would you do the same again, would you?
No, I would. But when I came up first, I was lonely, a bit lonely. The neighbours I missed first,
But you got over that.
I got over that.
Were you the first to put in a regular disco in town?
Where, yeah.
I think you were, yeah.
When the minute the Starlight closed down, it was the very next Sunday night we put in not a disco, but a band that time. And I got a packed house before we started the disco to the band.
The band, yeah. And you got involved with the Ruby Club in the disco?
Yeah. They came to me and asked me for Friday nights. We already had our Saturday nights, and they came for our Friday nights, and I gave to them.
That lasted a long time, didn't it?
It did.
Many years were they in for? It must be the best part of 20, were they?
It was 20 years.
I'd say they were, yeah.
God, a long time, all right.
Yeah. Used to be huge crowds in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Still big crowds down in the club,
Is there?
in the nightclub.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Saturday night very much. So
Have you seen much changes in the hotel business in the time you've been in here now?
oh yeah, when we started off first, we had man tours at all. I remember in the winter time we keep the teachers and the bank we had all the bank clerks and the teachers stay in the hotel, and then when summer come on, the teachers get their holidays, and we get the tours in.
Have you seen much changes in Westport itself over the years?
Oh yeah, sure. It's improved a lot now, isn't it?
No, it's a lot better than it used to be, yeah. Much busier?
Jeez, it's very busy now. We're very busy. Oh, we're busy all year round now.
Yeah, one time Westport had a short season, very short season. There weren't many swimming pools in Westport long ago, were there? None at all.
I think we were the first one, I was Hotel Westport.
I think Hotel Westport might have been first in there with that, yeah. And then the town one came, didn't it? So you've had a great life.
Pardon?
You've had a great life.
Well, I enjoyed it anyway. I enjoyed it.
Peter Joe had his own business
He was in the concrete business.
The concrete business,
He bought a quarry first.
in
In Erith.
Erith, yeah.
And before that, he had bulldozers and he did land reclamation. And somebody asked him to clear a quarry. And when he went out, a neighbour asked him, would you buy it? So he bought it. Then he started up the concrete from the standing gravel. It was about 56, was it? 1956, I think it was.
1956 he started
I think it was.
in Erith.
I think so. I'm not definite about that now.
And when did he move into Altamont Street then with the block thing?
Oh, we can't.
Can't remember, yeah. You see with blocks and ready mix cement, wasn't it?
Ready makes it standing gravel, yeah.
Yeah. He was a real gentleman. He used to know him on the door there.
Yeah, he used to work hard.
He worked hard. Very hard.
But he never worked in the train, ever. He was one of my best customers one day.
Yeah, he kept an eye on things.
And he got business in too, people liked him.
Oh, they liked him. He was a great chatter, yeah. Was he kind of a security man too?
Oh, he was.
He wouldn't step out of line, I'd say.
No.
It was great to have somebody like that, wasn't it? Wasn't it, yeah. So the family are in it now?
Anne and Joe.
Anne and Joe, yeah. And the plaza was added on
About 5 or 6 years ago.
5 or 6 years ago.
Joe, I had nothing to do with that now. Joe.
That's a huge complex now, isn't it? The whole area.
It
It must be a couple of acres
cost a
covered.
lot of houses to buy, but a lot of houses to buy.
Yeah, a lot of sites to buy, yeah.
It wasn't a boom.
But you're,
Trap now.
still you're doing very well, aren't you?
Yeah, thank God. But price are down 20% at least. But that we've great turnover since we got the extra rooms, you know.
Yeah. We just suppose you got the cost down too, did you? Or can you?
Well, you can't.
Start, yeah.
We just put them on less time. We didn't knock off any staff at all, but we gave them less hours, I suppose, maybe.